Word choice for voice. So let's talk a little bit about word choice. Word choice, or what we might call diction, is simply the author's choice of words that they would use to describe a certain something. So I'm going to throw a few words out here at you and just take a look at them and see what comes to mind. So we've got hello, hey, what's up, howdy. Now, all four of those words mean the same thing. They are all greetings. Yet, if we have each of those four words or four phrases, all of a sudden we've got some different types of characters. And even the same character can use these different ones. So, hello is obviously a more formal greeting. Hey is more informal. What's up is even more informal. And then howdy is just a weird one. Sometimes, I don't know, people use it for lots of different things, but I just thought I'd throw it in there. So when would a person use this? Why would they use this? That all has to do with their word choice and their own personal voice. So when you are writing, you want to make sure that everything has its own voice. One of the problems that happens a lot of times in writing narrative is that students will write characters who all sound the same. They all speak the same way, using all the same vocabulary, using the same phrasing and all of that. That kind of dialogue comes across as very fake. So think about these characters. How would they actually talk to each other? How would they talk in general? Some are going to be more educated than others. Some are going to be a lot more formal than others. And so keep that in mind. And then just a couple of places where we want to pay attention to this. Where do we use this kind of idea of using word choice to create voices? The biggest one is going to be in dialogue. Like I said before, characters should not all sound the same. Even characters who are the same age in the same region, all of that, they shouldn't, even in the same household, are not going to talk the same way. Think about you and the people that you interact with. Y'all might use similar language, but it's not always exactly the same. And then that word choice changes depending on who the audience is, who they're talking to. So keep that in mind. The other place that's a really good place to look at using word choice to create a unique voice is in first-person narration. If you're writing a story in first-person narration, you are in that character's head. They are going to talk in a non-formal way. They're going to talk probably in a biased way. So when you're narrating from that first-person point of view, think about the different types of words that that character might use to describe, say, another character that they don't like. They're probably going to use some more negative connotation words. And it creates some of that bias, unreliable narrator kind of stuff, and that's okay. But it gives your narrator a very genuine, very unique voice. So as you're working through writing, definitely pay attention to how characters are talking to each other. But also, if you're writing in first person, think about how you might be able to use word choice to really add some emphasis to some of the other aspects of your story.